Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. In this video I'm going to show you the easy and fuss-free way to get the perfect French tip manicure no matter what shape or length nails you have. Now there are a lot of different ways that you can do French tips, but in this video I'm going to show you my favourite way to do them that gets the most natural and flawless look the easiest way. You can always freehand the French tip edge onto the nail, but if you're a beginner, if you're not good at painting your other hand, or if you have an unsteady hand, then I would definitely recommend using stencils. What's Up Nails sell 3 different types of vinyl stencils that you can use to get the perfect and even French tip edges on your nails. These circle tapes, these oval tapes, and these French tip tapes. All 3 work just as well as the others, but will create a different curve line on the nail, so just keep that in mind if you decide to order some. You can also use these plastic band-aids or plasters with these rounded edges on them. They work great, but they just need to be the plastic kind and not the fabric ones, or they won't work. I would also recommend using the plain kind and not these Disney princess ones, as these are kind of expensive and too pretty to be using for nail art. I am just obsessed with all things Disney, so these are the only plastic band-aids that I have in my house because I rule at being an adult. You can also use these sticky dots from an office supply store. They don't work as well as the other 2 do, but if they're all that you have available then they'll be okay to use. But I would definitely recommend ordering some vinyls from What's Up Nails, as they are the most adhesive and definitely the easiest to use. I'll pop the link to her store down in the description box. Now you're going to start by cleansing the nails so that the vinyl or whatever you're using sticks the best to it. I do this by wiping them down with a cotton ball that's been sprayed with rubbing alcohol, or if you don't have that you can always use nail polish remover. I'm using the oval vinyls from What's Up Nails as they give me the deepest curve lines on my nails. Remove your vinyl from the sheet, being careful not to touch the sticky side too much. I use tweezers to make sure the sticky adhesive isn't made less sticky with my fingers. Apply the tape just underneath your natural free edge line to get the most natural look, and be sure to press down along the entire vinyl, making sure each edge is sealed properly. To stop my nail from getting polish on it at the bottom of the vinyl, I'm going to apply a coat of my do-it-yourself peel-off barrier to the nail. You can watch my tutorial on how to make your own here. Let it dry before applying any nail polish. It should take about 2 to 5 minutes. You can also use masking tape if you don't want to use a peel-off product. Take a white polish and a makeup sponge and apply a small amount of polish to the edge of the sponge. You can get these makeup sponges from any drugstore or supermarket, and they're really cheap. Press the sponge lightly onto the nail, trying to keep each layer light and even. You don't want to apply too much polish at once, as it's going to make the end part of your nail really thick and chunky looking. Also, applying the polish with a sponge ensures that the end of your nail is going to stay thinner and more even. Make sure that you let each layer of nail polish dry before sponging on the next, but since the polish is thin when it's sponged on, it doesn't take much time to dry at all. Build the layers until you're happy with the opacity of the polish. Now, of course I could have just painted the polish directly onto the nail, but I find that you still need multiple layers using white polish, and the result is just way too chunky. Remove the tape and then the peel-off barrier. I only applied 1 layer of this peel-off barrier to my nail when I probably should have applied 2, because I cleansed my nail bed at the start, so it stuck a little bit too well. Make sure you apply 2 coats for a cleaner and easier removal of it. Use a cotton swab or a Q-tip that's been dipped in nail polish remover to clean the polish off the skin on each side of the nail. You can also apply the peel-off barrier to this part of your finger before you sponge the polish on to help with cleanup, or you can even use masking tape instead. Taking a clear polish, apply 1 coat to the entire nail to even everything out. Then apply 1 coat of quick dry top coat to seal and set the polish. The final result is this simple and classic design that is so professional it looks like it was done in a salon. You don't have to use white only, and you can substitute any colour for the tip that you want. If you like this tutorial then please give it a thumbs up below, and don't forget to subscribe for more nail art tutorials. Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. In this video I'm going to show you an easy splatter nail design that requires almost no specific nail art tools and no advanced skill level to do. All you're going to need to do this design is a few nail polishes, a regular drinking straw, a peel-off barrier or masking tape to help with cleanup after you're done, and a quick dry top coat to help it all dry faster. You're also going to need a disposable plastic or paper surface to work on that's going to protect your workspace from any polish splatter. For my splatter design I'm going to be using a base of OPI Alpine Snow and then 4 of the new Hello Kitty by OPI polishes. I'm going to be using Kitty White, small plus cute equals heart, spoken from the heart, and never have too many friends. Paint your base polish on and then let it dry. Now since we're going to be covering it with a heap of splattered polish, it really doesn't need to be opaque and it doesn't need to be perfect. Just cover the nail with one coat. Apply the peel off barrier to your fingers and let it dry, or if you're using tape, apply that. I'm using Liquid Palisade by Kiesk, but you can use whichever one that you have, or I have a tutorial here on how to make your own. Take the first polish that you're going to work with and put one drop of polish onto some plastic or into a dish. Taking a straw, dip one end of it into the polish, and then while the polish is still covering the end of the straw in a thin barrier, move it over the nail and blow quickly and sharply through the straw and onto the nail. You need to move really quickly in this part. If the polish doesn't spray off the straw and onto the nail, it's because the polish barrier separated to the edges of the straw, or you didn't blow hard enough to move the polish. Repeat this process with all the polishes that you've chosen to use. Remove the barrier or the tape, and then with a small angled brush clean any polish off your cuticles and fingers that may be left, keeping in mind that this is a very messy design. Apply a top coat to seal and smooth the design down, and I'm using a quick dry top coat to help dry the polish faster. And that's it, the end result is an edgy look that's really simple to do but looks really complicated. I hope you guys liked this tutorial, and if you did then please give it a thumbs up down below and don't forget to subscribe for more videos.